You're absolutely right. Gold frames Bandit. I agree with you. Although I'm not going to read your comment out.
Julie,
Sorry.
out, fold.
Sorry, what am I?
300.
I'm 50? Okay, sorry.
Garrett's going to bump it up to 300 with 2 queens. Shout out to Unknown Prodigy for his $2 donation. This is Happy Perfect Vision 2020, everyone. Donates $2. Super chat.
400.
Garrett's going to check his queens and get Andy to bet with top pair, top kicker. Such a small bet, it's going to entice Garrett to put in a raise.
1,500.
Garrett's going to make it 1,500 to go. Some value to be had on this type of board.
Yeah, I want it.
Andy kicks it in.
If you're leaving, if you want.
Big man next. No, I mean that.
I get so much smack for doing this, but I did know from my friends when they watch it. They hate me when I do it, especially at the beginning like that. It worked up this time, but like you said, it didn't work. I looked like an idiot, right? Stop the game.
104?
Yeah.
Andy now with pocket kings.
103 was last time. I don't know.
Garrett middle pair.
675.
Garrett's going to continue because Garrett can make some straights with that jack in his hand. Goes check, check. Pot is almost 2,400. It's 2,375. Andy with the king of clubs in his hand says it's time to go for some value, since he knows that Garrett shouldn't be check raised bluffing a bunch, or with value since he has that king of clubs, which is a pretty important card to have.
Excuse me.
Garrett has not given up yet. He has the eye of the tiger right here, and he's going to go for a raise, it looks like.
5,000?
5,000 to go.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's not mine.
I guess Garrett's using that 8 of clubs since he blocked some flush draws that could have arrived on the river to make a flush. Also, feels like Andy is capped, and Andy makes the call. Well done by Andy to get sticky versus Garrett.
You want to buy the button? Nick?
Nick, you want your hand?
We'll call. Call 200.
Straddle round. This game is getting even bigger. The later this game gets, the bigger it gets. We'll see when it goes to 400, I think. Gets to that point.
Re-raise. 4,000.
And Andy going for it. Really coming after Garrett. Knows that Garrett's been 3-betting a ton tonight.
I said I could count on those guys to do it. I barely, by the way, had a $200 hand. It's one of my buttons.
And Garrett playing pretty deep, 81,000 deep, is not going to fold. He's going to flop middle pair best kicker, which is going to definitely come along for a call here on this flop. Garrett also blocks ace-king with that ace and blocks aces. Neither player with the club, but Andy with an open-ended
Check, check.
straight draw. It's going to go check, check. Brick City for Andy.
Check.
Wow, and I love to see these two players play against each other because Andy is betting this hand because he's at the bottom of his range. And he blocks King Queen and King Jack. All the suited combos of those. Right, besides King Queen of Spades.
10
King
seconds.
Jack of Spades. Garrett's most likely holdings. So it's important to have removal to your opponent's most likely holdings. The only thing, I would prefer Andy to be doing this with Queen Jack with a club in it. So at least he does have removal to a flush. Good thing is you want to have removal on your opponent's most likely hand, which Andy does. But you also want to have some removal to the nutted hands, like a club in here where you can rep some club flushes. So weird when Andy checks the turn but goes for a river bet.
Want to play 10-20 after this or something? You want to play like a 10-20 after this? What'd you say, we'll see?
Garrett has to risk. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little tired back here.
They don't have
Risk
the game, or they don't?
7,400 to win 26,000.
1 more minute.
I know, but
Seems like the price is just too good.
Thanks.
Right, he has to risk 1 unit to win 4 units, which means he has to be good here.
I
Something
wanna
like
play I mean, not these things.
I was over there and they're running it.
1 in 5 times.
Can't straddle the thing.
Oh, yeah.
21% of the time. Is Garrett
Oh,
good
that's
here?
good.
21% of the time.
Yeah, they cannibalize that game. By
Probably
playing
once
two
it goes-
games. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Bet, check, bet. But it just shows how much heart Andy has. Garrett's looking at the size of the pot, saying, man, there's a lot of juice in there.
Tomorrow? Here? Oh, your granddaughter.
Not here.
She doesn't want to come here?
I don't think her parents will be very.
And he makes the call. Too much juice in the pot, and Garrett's going to win a $33,000 pot.
I know.